This is Jor-El.
Hi, this is Aveilthe.
And this is Lytbringr, and we are doing Darksiders again because the game's fun and none of you guys have given me something else you want to watch.
Hey, I picked this.
You did actually pick this one, and I just finished playing it, so I was like, okay, it'll be a little easier this time.
Because the choices were Darksiders and D&D?
The Dungeons and Dragons Tower of Mystara. And then I think Bayonetta was an option, and then I realized I wasn't sure if that was a good idea for my style of recording, so I took that one off the table.
There's a lot of modes in that game.
There's a lot of modes. Like, I know the completionist recently did a video about Bayonetta, and...
I didn't say modes. I said moans. I like how you try to keep it PG, but that's not...
No, I legit thought you said modes. It's like, there are a lot of modes. There's, like, so many modes.
I mean, have you ever even gotten to the part where you fought the...
I haven't even played the game yet.
Oh, wow. So...
Yeah, I've never even played it.
One of the side characters is the guy who, like, deals you weapons.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of him, and he looks super cool. Yes.
Like, that's a secret... Like, he's a secret boss.
I'm looking forward to eventually doing that, and I know he's like...
He's harder than the boss.
He's harder than pretty much all the bosses in the game.
Yeah.
Just, yay. So...
He's basically your answer to what would happen if you fought Who's the dude that sells you stuff here?
Vulgrim.
I don't know why I wanted to say Skyrim, because I knew it was a rim.
All I heard was the SK. I'm like, are you trying to call him Skeletor? That makes no sense.
Yes.
Skeletor.
Right.
Give me your sword and I will use it to crush He-Man. Oh my god. Actually, I could totally see War going toe-to-toe with He-Man. That would be a fun fight to watch.
They'd probably have the same voice actor.
We need to go after Skeletor. I concur. Let's go after Skeletor. Oh god. Death kind of rides up and goes, why? And then He-Man mistakes Death
for
Skeletor, like, out of his robes and starts attacking Death, and War just kind of backs up and says, you really shouldn't have done that.
By the power of Grayskull, he has the power of all skulls, so, stop.
Goes super mode. The power sword just keeps going through Death, and Death's like...
Yeah, that's
I always think he's got, like, this echoey rasp when he's in Death mode.
Hi over there.
Hi. Sorry, I was watching Lytbringr just fight all these dudes in the hallway, and I couldn't help but think, you know, if you see your friend in front of you just die, why would you still
just get ripped in
going?
half?
Well,
I just don't understand.
Because you're looking at it through human eyes. Demons aren't friends, for one. And
yeah, even most of the demons you meet in this game are passive-aggressive and trying to backstab each other without actively doing it.
They just can't think for themselves.
Like, you kill demons left and right, and even the bosses are demonic in nature, and they don't care when you show up. They're not like, I can't believe you killed Tiamat. She was my best. No. We were power equals, and you killed her, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, none of them mention each other. It's like...
Also, on the off chance that one of these smaller demons kills War, they are basically promoted.
I could totally see that. Like, legit. Hey, you know that job Vulgrim used to have before we, like, pretty much banished him? For whatever reason? I'm waiting for that story.
Do you think they even know that he is the writer?
Who, War?
Yeah.
There might be rumors, but since the last time anyone legit saw War, he was at full power and, like, wrecking people in 2 shots.
Like, all the angels knew when the writer was here.
Yeah, he had, like, the stench of a primordial being kind of thing. The demons will know you're not human, and you definitely aren't an angel. So, chances are pretty good they'll think you're War. Because there are some characters you walk into and they're like, I know what I've heard. I don't believe you're
for some place
him.
called the Drowned Pass, it's actually not that watery.
Well, we only just entered. Like, there's...
First impressions are a thing.
Yeah, but there's like an entire flooded city later on.
I don't know that right now.
Right here, this is the part of it that's called a pass. You haven't gotten to Drowned yet.
The words Drowned Pass popped up. Basically, if I'm that tourist on the map that's like, it doesn't really look that drowned. It's maybe it's a name from like a few years ago? I don't know. Sounds strange. I'm that guy.
You are that guy. It's great.
That dude was so hard to kill.
I know, I hate these blue dudes. Like, that
They
entire
look
genus
annoying.
of demon is such a pain. They're tanky, they breathe fire, they explode, they spit fireballs out of their stomach.
Right. Is that what
Just-
that blue stuff was?
Yeah,
Fireball?
that was
Oh,
all
okay.
fire. Yeah. Except the blue one can send out these heat-seeking flaming skulls at you, and I, for the life of me, don't know how to dodge them, other than dodge a lot and then pray.
That sucks.
Yeah, so they are one of the hardest enemies in the game when you're playing on the hardest difficulty, because those 3 skulls will drop you a full health bar. And they're usually surrounded by other guys that will totally take advantage.
Imagine Big D.
What are you thinking here on this?
I think at this point, I'm looking at how much cash I just made. I'm like, oh, I could buy so many wonderful things.
Oh, is that
Like,
what
there's a couple of mods to buy that I haven't bought. They've been there pretty much the whole game. And I'm like, but I'm not going to use them, so it's kind of a waste. Do I want to buy any of my weapon upgrades that give me combos? And then I remember, ooh, Stone Skin can still be leveled. I should probably do that. And then with 1,200 left, I think I end up buying Weapon Master here. Because I don't use the, oh my gosh. What's the Death Frisbee.
Yeah. The Kroll Blade.
Thank you. I never use it. Really? Like, there
I don't
are
even
a
know if
couple of
that's- I don't
enemies.
even know if that's the name of it here.
It's not.
I
It's
just know that Kroll is the reference I think they're pulling from.
See, I always also think it might be related to, like, Glaive. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. It's a really old movie. One of those, like, legit, the ending is the power of love trumps all things. And you're like, oh, that's nice.
I think
It's a
'cause the
it's
one
a
I'm
very
thinking of is,
cliche,
is,
like,
is like the Death
Princess
Frisbee of
of Light.
5 blades.
Yeah.
And when they throw it, and he catches it again, the bad guy's like, I can do that, and he reaches for it, and his hand's gone.
Yeah.
Is that Kroll? I think that's Kroll, right? Or is that the one you're talking about? I'm really bad at names. Who are you again?
I'm Aveilthe.
Oh, okay.
I like to paint in color. And draw.
This is Lytbringr.
Too low.
Too low. Way too low.
You used to do the best Lytbringr impression.
I would have to change my pitch.
No,
thanks.
do the you from Aveilthe trying to find the queen, because that
Oh.
was you.
How did I do that? It was like,
Hello, this is Lightbringer.
hello, this is light.
Less rasp.
I don't remember how he did it.
Like, for real, though, in that video, it's like a
I
good
knew it
5
wasn't me.
seconds.
I knew it wasn't me. But no, she's like, my name is Lightbringer, and I'm awesome, and I'm cool,
The
and
masculine.
I'm
That's
awesome.
awesome. We need to go find the queen. It's still gonna bug
Oh
me.
my gosh.
It's all Valley Girl style.
So, like,
No, I hate the Drowned Pass. It's one of my least favorite areas next to the Ashlands. And I think everybody hates the Ashlands until they get a certain something that makes the Ashlands so much easier. But,
it's when the
here,
term rider comes into it.
yes. I don't like the Drowned Pass because there are so many floors.
Yeah.
And up until this point, on the map, like, there's usually a 3-story building, so on the map you understand
Basement,
this
first,
means
second, yeah.
stories. But then you get to the Drowned Pass and everything is multi-level. Like, there's areas...
Even the story.
My best run...
Sometimes I wish for a camera just so I can make faces.
I can bring my camera. I mean, I brought it last time, just we didn't use it. It's why I took off the face cam thing, because I'm like, A, it was blocking the map.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize in all those videos last time until it was way too late to tweak it, just because I was lazy and didn't want to.
Now you know.
Now I know, and I'm like...
Bottom left is probably better for you.
Bottom left for this game. For like every other game, that's usually where your super meter, or your health bar, or everything that's not the map. Because most of my games, the map's in the top left corner.
See,
I hate these fish.
well, yeah, but
That's another part.
I
really
realized
despise.
that I hate water, not water levels. Like I actually don't care about like,
Just water, period.
in games because of Banjo-Kazooie. Do you remember when you jump into the ocean?
I did
And the
not
shark
play
is
Banjo,
there?
but I have seen that scene. Like that.
You jump in the water and the music starts immediately, and a shark will materialize and jaws your ass.
That's great. I mean, but yeah, I would totally like have a thing against that. No, I never liked water in games because it always hinders you in some way. Like, it's obvious Ward doesn't need to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And as heavy as he is, like, he leaves craters when he jumps around.
Mm-hmm.
So it's obvious he's using some sort of magic or super strength just to be able to float underwater.
Or because everybody's dead, the earth is salted legitimately.
To the point where he's actually buoyant now.
You
Like,
know-
if all of
Dude,
humanity
a
hadn't
full
died...
plate armor guy in the Dead Sea will float because it's so salty.
I had never actually put the all of humanity is dead into the math for this. That actually...
I'm just saying.
I like that
Like
theory.
old school medieval killing. It's what you pillage and then salt the earth. They literally have burned and salted the entire world.
Oh, I didn't think of it like that. But okay.
That's how I think of it. That's why only demonic fish live.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
I love how he has to do little tiny kicks. I
Big
am so
dude,
powerful
twinkle
that
toes.
yeah, I'm so powerful.
Well,
I
but
flex
he's
my-
also barely using his arms to swim.
I flex my feet and they go.
Like, the only time his hands are moving is when I'm hitting the dash button underwater. Otherwise, he just kind of does that anime sprint underwater, where just his legs are moving and his hands are just hanging back. Right here, I forgot the button to ascend. Like, I'm like, oh god, I don't remember how to rise out of the water.
Okay.
I am a fire and death. Please. I am a fire and death.
I hate those snake folks, just because they dodge everything. And you're like, I know you don't have that much HP, but they will just dodge everything.
So this may have to carry over into the next video. But just seeing that, what do you think Strife and Fury's Chaos mode will look like?
Ooh, yeah.
'Cause
That's gonna be our question for today, since we are getting to the last
minute-ish.
2 minutes. When we're recording the audio, all we can see is how long the audio is running, so I'm having to try and remember how long this video is. It's 16 minutes-ish. So we have about a minute and a half now. But yes, question for you guys. What do you guys think Strife and Fury's supers are gonna look like?
Yeah, because it's not even Chaos mode, because it's Chaos mode for War
But
and Death mode for Death.
yeah, it's Death is just using his true form. For War,
I'm
that
guessing
War's
that his
true
true-
form?
I'm-
Is just him
I'm
being
thinking-
this giant flaming death beast.
Maybe.
So for Fury and Strife, I say we open that discussion next time. That'll give you guys some time. I forgot to say it earlier. This video will be coming after like a week-long hiatus. It's because we were going to do audio because some of you guys seem to really like us doing audio to these instead of just me.
Yeah.
And then we had a scheduling conflict over the weekend, so now we're doing it like the middle of that next week.
Totally gonna throw you on the bus. I was ready.
He was ready. My family decided Sunday morning, hey, let's all do dinner. We haven't seen each other in so long.
Have you actually been
a
that
certain
long?
sister-in-law likes to watch your
It's
videos, right?
like a week or two. I see my family like all the time.
She's gonna call you out on this.
Like I see your dad randomly.
Yeah, he mentions it. The first time he saw you, he actually thought you were Joker.
I don't know if...
But because at that time we had been talking about him all the time.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, I think I saw your friend. We're gonna say Joker, but he knows his real name. At the liquor place, or he was trying to buy something for Av or someone else. I don't even know at this point. And they describes him. I'm like, no, that's not Joker. Like,
and also my
any of you
longer.
that have ever seen Joker and Jor-El on camera together, you know there are significant differences. So there are obvious things that when my dad is describing him, like the first 5 seconds, we're like, no, that's not you.
But on that note, we will talk to you next. When is this? Like 2 days?
This will be Monday.
Uh huh.
The next video should post Wednesday of the same week.
Uh-huh.
And this will be the week after we're doing this. So the
See you in a
next
few
video, we'll probably be doing some Shadow Arenas because I liked them the first time. Av, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Av says bye. Jor-El says bye. Lights out.